For me and a lot of other people, audio is going to be the most important thing for your streams and should always be at the forefront of what you consider important. If your audio is garbage, chances are no one's really going to want to watch you. And not to mention, lots of people prefer to just have like streams on in the background, so they're not really watching you anyway. So let me show you what I do to get the best balance out of my audio. Starting with where your voice hits, I have mine set to hit just where yellow meets red. Now, lots of people get scared by this red section. Going into red is not a bad thing. It's hitting the top of it that's bad. In my opinion, it's always better to be louder than quieter. People can always turn you down, but they can only turn you up so far. So I like to have my voice hitting just around -10 where yellow meets red. I have a limiter set to -5 so I don't peak the microphone, and a compressor set to around -20 just so I don't get too loud. Then your game audio, I have mine aiming to hit around the high end of the green. I have a compressor set to -30 just to again stop it getting too loud. So it normally falls somewhere between the -25 to -35 range. I also have an upwards compressor on that one to try and balance it out even more. So the regular compressor will make louder sounds like combat, just that little bit quieter, and the upwards compressor makes quieter sounds like the dialogue that little bit louder, so that they all kind of meet in the middle nicely. And then for all of my alerts, my things like blurp and tangia, I have them meet in between my voice and the game audio. So you're at least going to be able to hear them over the game, but I can still talk over them. So they sort of hit right where this green meets yellow at -20. And again, I have compressors set up for those as well. Again, audio is something that's very subjective, and you're going to have to set it up slightly differently to other people depending on how your setup is set at. But overall, I think that's a pretty good starting point. Don't be afraid to hit that red section. It is not a bad thing as long as your audio is not distorting or peaking. And if basically all of your sources do not have some sort of audio filter on them, you're doing it wrong.